How's everybody doing? My name is Mark, also known as DJ NSM. Go to djnsm.com to find out more. Today I'm going to walk you through building an alternative filter using the native toolkit in Ableton, specifically the Multiband Dynamics or Multiband Compressor effect that comes bundled with Ableton. This is part of a larger project where we're building alternative filters using the native toolkit in Ableton to extend the sound possibilities. And these are a lot of non-traditional methods, so it's really great stuff. Let's jump right in. We're going to drag a generic instance of the Multiband Dynamics. We will group that so we can gain access to the macros and begin mapping. We take the high crossover, put it on macro 1, low crossover, macro 1 as well. Then we want to go up to the top here and assign our ranges. I like to use numbers such as 100 to 3000 Hertz and 400 to 12,000 Hertz. For the mathematically inclined, that is going to give you a 2-octave spread in your filter sweep range. Fun stuff. One last thing we need to do is name our macro. I have A-bead macros, and the ones that are named correctly always sound better. I can't explain it, I just run with it. So always name your macros. Now, before we listen to any effects, let's listen to the sample we're working with. This is just a generic pad sound with a little bit of a filter sweep on it, just a wave file. Here we go. Pretty straightforward. We're going to enable this effect. However, you will hear no noticeable change, but I'm going to play it nonetheless. Almost nothing. So what we need to do to turn this into a filter sweep is abuse the expansion. So by doing that, we look at the B or below, and we are going to increase the amount of signal we're letting into this band. I like to start by just making them almost kiss. Then we're going to change the expansion and compression ratio. Anything under 1 is a compression and reduces or squashes the sound. Anything over 1 adds expansion and adds more signal. It's hard to use a lot of the language we have because we're abusing an effect, and how you think about it no longer applies completely, but we'll still cross over a lot. So I usually slam it all the way to the top so you get the brown bar, and then I back it off just a little bit. 1:6 ratio it says right there. Looks good. So let's listen to that sample. Beautiful filter sweep. Fantastic. The signal is completely different. The gain structure is absolutely unique. You won't get the same nasty spikes in frequencies as you sweep across your music. It's stable all the way across. Beautiful. And that's all you need to know. You got the basics. Go, have fun, have a blast. But if you want to hang out, I'll show you how to do more. So we are done with the basics. Now we go into the fun stuff. The fun stuff includes adding more filter, and then adding even more filter, and then using the multiband dynamics to build a distortion pedal. So let's get into it. The first way we're going to add more filter is by doing the same thing to the high band as we did to the mid band. And it's really the same process. I am letting more signal in and expanding it. I am doing this to a slightly lesser degree. That's my choice, and that's how I like it. Let's take a listen. Beautiful filter sweep. Absolutely beautiful. More filterness. Now, as I promised, more filterness. So this is a great trick. You can do this on so many things in Ableton. It doesn't even have to be native toolkit. It's just the idea. You can right-click and duplicate. It maintains your macros and all the assignments that you have, and it just doubles up the effect. So now one of these is feeding into the other, and it becomes even more pronounced. Here we go. Again, absolutely beautiful. So let's get it back down to 1. These are resource hogs. Beware. but it is worth it. Now we're going to take this and we're going to turn this into a distortion pedal. We access our little T button down there. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the attack and release and reduce them to their smallest possible amount, and that is 0.1 milliseconds. So that means the effect engages and releases with lightning speed. And the byproduct of that is lots and lots of distortion. So this is the extreme amount of distortion. Here we go. That's a lot of distortion. So somewhere between that overdriven, over-distorted sound and this, there are endless possibilities. So have fun. You now know how to build a filter, build it better, better, and then make it distort. Everything we need to make fantastic music. Again, my name is Mark, also known as DJ NSM. Go to djnsm.com to find out more and look forward to more projects like this. Thank you so much.